Oh, yeah. Bud Crawford is very lucky. You know it and I know it. That he's lucky that it was David Avanesyan and not Errol Spence in that ring with him this past Saturday when we saw the malfunction in Bud Crawford's gloves. You know it in this community, in the box community. Oh man. The fans would have been on Bud Crawford's head, neck. His reputation would have taken a huge hit. The type of hit that career threatening hit. Yeah, I'm not over exaggerating. You know how this community works. You saw this community try to do the Tyson Fury when we ain't see no malfunction in his glove, but this time we see some malfunction on Bud Crawford's gloves. But why he's lucky is because the fans also know how to look the other way when we want something. See? After this fight, all we thinking about is Bud Crawford or the True Spence. We don't give a damn about David Avanesyan, and this is why it's not big. This is why we're not holding Bud Crawford accountable the way that boxing fans usually do. Because at the end of the day, we want us to forget about David Avanesyan and look forward into a potential undisputed bout in the welterweight division between probably the primary fight in the sport of boxing and Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. So we going to give that, now I'm not going to say a pass, but we're going to sweep that under the rug. We want that to go away. We don't give a damn because it's just David Avanesyan. If David Avanesyan was Errol Spence, and that would have happened to Errol Spence, and we would have seen the glove, oh, Lord. You know it and I know it. That would have took a career hit for Bud Crawford. Reputation would have been done. Done. They would have been calling him a cheater for life. You know it and I know. They would have called him a cheater for life. Now, what does David Avanesyan have to do? Maybe he can have a no contest in this fight. And to be honest, if he protests this fight, he probably will get the no contest. He'll probably get the no contest. Think about it, man. The glove was messed up, and they let him fight. Yeah, at the end of the day, like I just said, we don't care because it's David Avanesyan. Man, can you imagine the world of boxing if Errol Spence got laid out by Bud Crawford and then we would have saw the glove? Can you imagine? Can you imagine that people would have been like, nah, Errol Spence never been knocked down. Ain't no way that Bud Crawford would have done that. Hell no. We would have heard it all. Not even the car accident could bring down an Errol Spence. They would have seen that malfunction in that glove versus Errol Spence, man. Y'all already know. So what now? Are we going to give it a pass, or are we going to keep the same energy on the Bud Crawford? Or the same people going to keep the same energy on Bud Crawford like they had the same energy on Tyson Fury? But that was a bogus thing. There was no problem with the gloves on that one. There was no problem with the glove on that one. That was a make-believe. That glove gate was a glove gate made up. This one, it has a legitimacy to question. It has a legitimacy to push for a no contest. It does, whether you like it or not. Am I going to say that this Everlast already came out saying that it's their fault, they take responsibility of the glove? Are we going to give it to, if we're going to say it's Bud Crawford's responsibility? Now, I'm going to say it like this. I know that both teams check the gloves before they fight. Rumor has it that David Avanesyan didn't check those gloves. I doubt it. And if they didn't, you got to blame their team. You got to blame their team. Or they didn't let them check the gloves. Nah, that don't happen in the sport of boxing. I won't believe that. I won't believe that. Maybe they pushing it because they know they got a legitimate case to bring this into a no contest. But whether it's true, false, or anything else, I'm going to tell you like this. Whether it's a cheat, whether it's not, if it was Errol Spence in that ring, he would have got laid out. Bud Crawford's reputation would have gone down the drain. Nobody would have believed Bud Crawford. This would have been worse. I'm telling you, they would have questioned the reputation. As a matter of fact, they would be looking at Bud Crawford. Damn, in the welterweight division, you knocking everybody out like that? They would have questioned Bud Crawford because this is how anal and this is how toxic this boxing community is. The people would have never let go of this. Hey, they still going at Canelo Alvarez for the computer role. He even got suspended. They still go after that. Shh. All I'm saying is Bud Crawford is lucky that it was an Errol Spence in that ring, because his reputation would have been a fatality.